you looking to start a product-based business and you don't know how to price your products? In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to price the products that you are selling online, no matter what product it is that you're selling. One of the biggest mistakes people make when starting their business is not knowing how to price their products or services. So when it comes to starting your business, you have to know exactly how much you're spending within your business, and you have to know how much you're bringing in when it comes to your income. There's no point in starting a business and you're not making enough profit to have your business utilized so that you're able to grow and expand your company. A lot of people tend to fail their business because they don't know the expense of their products, or they don't know how much they're bringing in within their company. Today, I want you guys to know, if you're starting a business or if you have started your business, that this is one of the most important things that can make or hurt your business. You have to know your numbers. If you're just selling something and you're just adding an amount to it and it's not allowing you to bring in enough income, I want to teach you guys how to go ahead and price your products so that you can make sales and bring in profit while doing so. So the first thing you need to know is how much your product is going to cost. The way you're going to know how much your product is going to cost is by having your vendor send you a list of how much each item is that you are selling online. A good thing about starting a business is you don't have to start out with a lot of products. So if you're someone who has a lot of products right now and you're not consistently making sales within your business, maybe you want to go ahead and start narrowing down your products to maybe 3 to 5 products for now, and as you begin to build your business, you can begin to expand more products to your clients and customers. What you want to do is calculate the shipping cost to your expenses as well. So if a product costs you $10 from your vendor, you also want to calculate another $7 or however much it's going to cost. Divide that by however many products you're getting from your vendor. Once you know the shipping cost from your vendor, take that overall number and how many products you're getting and divide that by that amount of products. Once you have done this will give you exactly how much you're paying for shipping per item. Once you know how much your actual product is going to cost you and how much shipping is costing you per product or per item, you want to take that amount and write it down on your expense. Once you write that down, if you're someone who has to ship this to your own customer as well, you want to write down how much that's going to cost you within shipping, if you're someone who's shipping without charging the actual shipping amount. Or another way to do your shipping for your customer is to include it at checkout in the end, where it's only going to charge them for the priority mail. If you're someone who charges your customer at checkout, you don't have to include the shipping to your customer inside of that expense as well for that particular product. Another thing to calculate within your business is how much is it costing you to bag those items so that you can ship them to your customer. If you have to buy big bags, maybe boxes, whatever it is that you have to buy in order for you to get that product or that item shipped to your customer, you want to make sure that you write that down on your expense list as well. So for right now, we have the actual product amount, how much that's going to cost from your vendor. You have how much it's going to cost you to get it shipped from your vendor, and you also have how much it's going to cost you to get that shipping to your actual customer. So if you have to buy the bags or the boxes, that's going to be the third thing that's calculated within your expense. Once you know these 3 things, if it's anything else that you have to buy, maybe your printing labels or whatever it is that you use to get this product to your customer, you want to add that onto your expense list as well. Once you have all of these things written down, this means now you know how much it's going to cost you for your product, for your shipping, for you to be able to bag this and box this to send it to your customer. And now you know how much each item is going to cost. You want to make sure you do this for each product that you are selling, so that you know exactly how much your expense is for that one particular product or for that one particular item. Once you know the exact amount you're spending on your expense, now we're going to talk about how to price your product for your business. The second thing is to know how much you want to make within your company. The way you're going to price your item is based on not only your expense, but how much you want to make for profit within your company. This is going to depend on exactly who you are targeting. So if you're targeting people who are in high school, maybe people who are in college, you know that you have to keep your items at a lower market than you would for someone who's targeting maybe nurses or doctors or people that are in those fields. I always tell you guys to make sure before you start any business that you know exactly who you are targeting by creating you an avatar, to know who your particular audience is going to be. Once you know your exact audience, this is how you're going to decide on how to make your actual pricing for your items. You want to mark up that amount that your expense was within your pricing. So if your expense pricing came out to $20 and maybe you're targeting college students or someone in the lower income, maybe you can keep your products at maybe around $40 where you're doubling it. Or if you're targeting people who are in high school, maybe you want to only mark it up to $30 so that you can make a $10 profit. But again, in order to know your pricing of how much your item is, you have to know who you're targeting. You cannot say you're targeting someone for maybe a clothing item who's going to only be in high school and you have each item marked up by $100, because that's not going to allow your customers to afford what you have to offer. So the reason you need to know your target audience is so that you can know if they're able to afford what you have. A lot of times people get confused on this because they're looking at their competition and what someone else in their area is doing. Meanwhile, you may be selling the same product, but you're targeting two different clients. So it is very important to know when you start your business, you know exactly who you are directing your products to. And this is going to help you to stand out from your competitors, because you may not be competing in the same area within them when it comes to who you're targeting. So once you know who you're targeting, this is going to allow you to get that number and to create that pricing to help your business to afloat. You want to make sure that your numbers are going to allow you to not only have profits coming in, but to be able to supply you enough money to repurchase the items that you need to run your business. This all is going to play a part in pricing your products. So you want to make sure your profit is going to be enough and return you enough money to get those bags and boxes again, to be able to get those printing labels again, to be able to get your products all over again. You want to make sure that you're able to maybe save a little portion within your business, but all of the money that you're making right now within your business supposed to go back into your business. At the beginning of building any business, you always want to take your profits and put them back into the business where they're going to bring you more profits on your return. As you begin to build your business and your business begins to expand, then you can decide on how much you need to mark up your pricing so that you're able to have a savings for your business and pay yourself within your business. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope it explained exactly how you can go ahead and begin making profits within your company and how to get that pricing set up for your particular business. If this video was helpful for you guys, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.